Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. We're the Movie Couple. I'm Dustin.
I'm Wendy.
And we're diving into episode 3 of season 2 of Loki. And so far this is on a great track. I mean, that right? Episode 2 made me start to think that we really don't have all the... Of course we don't have all the storyline yet, but just to make it so... I feel like they're giving us hints, but we don't know anything. We don't know the purpose. And I feel like they're solving a lot of problems kind of quickly to where, you know, at the end of the first episode, they solved Loki's time slipping thing. At the end of the second episode, they got all of the rogue agents already back and they've stopped. You know, they executed their plan to get rid of all the branches. And I'm kind of like, where do we go from here? What's going to happen next?
I mean, I just think there's a lot to be told, a lot of story to be told this season. So they're like, if we don't need to take up time with this, we can explain it and move on, and it doesn't hurt the overall like quality of story. Then let's just move on. Like I don't mind that Loki's time slipping got solved. Because I just think there's something bigger at play, so they're gonna finish and like put a period on these problems, so we can get to the other things. And like the next big thing is probably finding out where Renslayer is. Yeah. And Sylvie having to make a decision of whether or not she's gonna come back to the TVA, because now Loki's told her, "I saw you in the future." Now that's gonna be in her head, and she's gonna choose to give up this like her happy McDonald's life, you know, to come back and into the fold of all of it. And then the big thing is them going to find Victor Timely and how much of the series he's going to be in. I don't expect to see him until like maybe like actually being in like a full episode, not just like a cameo here and there. Probably like episode 4 or maybe 5. That's what I'm guessing. But
you know what I think I just realized too is the fact that Kang, or He Who Remains, deliberately put in a failsafe to where it's kind of like a loop to where he, in a sense, created the TVA, but knew that he was going to sooner or later be killed by Loki. But then, since he's no longer there, they need him. They need He Who Remains to fix the problem of the loom. So then they would go find him, show him the sacred timeline, and then from that he always has that foundation of the sacred timeline there, which will bring his variant or bring him back to control and power.
I mean, I feel like Kane's always prepared for anything and everything. Wasn't it when Sylvie, like, as she was killing him, he was like, "See you soon"?
Yeah. He knew. And he knew that this loop had to happen in order to bring everything back. It would explode, and then everything would come back. Yeah. So I'm just excited to see because now they have to go find He Who Remains, or Victor Timely.
Yeah. So with that said, and we obviously only know of Victor Timely because it was shown as an end credit or mid credit scene in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Yep. And also in the trailer, if you haven't already seen the trailer. So that's why we kind of refer to it, just in case people are like, why do you guys know? No, because some people don't watch the trailers and stuff like that. Yeah. And then they're like, you guys are, I don't know, like, you guys rewatch the episode, like, what was it, they accuse us of, like, pre-watching the episode, and I'm like,
no,
never,
we just watch all of the material out there.
Yeah, so, because we have to, you know, to do reactions and stuff like that. Also, I don't have time to watch a long episode twice. I don't have time for that, because I gotta edit, and I got other things to do. Yeah,
this is gonna be a long episode, which I'm excited about. That means we're gonna have some deep story going on.
So with that said, before we get started, of course, we encourage that you watch the latest episode on Disney Plus on your own without our commentary, and then come on back for our reactions and commentary, and of course our review towards the end of the video.
And if you guys like our reactions, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos that come out on our channel. And now, let's dive into episode 3 of Loki. Oh, it's a different song.
Oh, I think we're getting to Victor Timely now. Because if you think about what we've seen in like that Ant-Man 3 mid-credit, paired with this piano.
I like the fact that it's still the Marvel fanfare. The very, what is that called? Ragtime?
Very on brand. Good job, Marvel. Chicago.
This looks about the time that we saw in Ant-Man and the Wasp. Are they going to appear out of a time... What were those called? The time doors?
We will watch and find out.
Oh, there they are. Oh. That's Renslayer.
All right.
Chicago, Illinois, 1868.
Wow.
Where is she?
They know she doesn't belong in that period. It's like, she's Sylvie? Oh, Miss
there's
Minute.
Miss Minutes.
What took you so long? You told me I was going somewhere important, that I was going to meet someone important.
Did you bring what I asked?
Answer me.
First things first, do you have it? Oh, bless your heart. Now, do you see that
What is that,
window
a
there?
book?
The important person you were going to meet? The one at the end of time? He told me that we need to put this package in that window.
That's it.
He's starting to set up all the
You mean
dominoes.
That's it. It was his plan, meant to protect all of time.
Then why didn't he do it?
Because he's dead.
He's dead. What? This was the plan he made when he knew the end was near for him.
Get back, someone will see you. You don't exactly blend in.
It's true.
Okay. Better.
Not really.
Cute.
This package, that window.
It's so his
At
younger
this
self
exact moment in time.
can get
Yes.
the technology.
And what do I get in return?
When he's back where he belongs, atop the TVA, you and I will be right by his side.
Oh yeah, see, that's a young.
Oh.
What is he? He's putting wax. Oh, he's making candles.
How it all started, huh?
It's weird that he's so much in the past, in the 1800s. I mean, Nathaniel Richards is supposed to be way in the future.
Oh.
Interesting.
Huh.
That's not what I expected it to be.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something else. Okay.
So how do we get in? Without he who remains temporal owner? I don't know.
How much time do we have?
It's stable right now, but the branches stocks prune are growing back.
Oh.
Oh,
we
see,
can't
the
get in there
cutting
and
of all the
increase
branches actually
diameter
made
of the
it
loom
stable.
instantly. We need to scale the loom's capacity to manage all those new branches. Otherwise, it will fail. And the TVA will be destroyed. And we're all gonna die.
What about Miss Minutes? Can she open up access to the loom?
Miss Minutes, what about it?
Conceivably, she has administrative access to the entire TVA.
How are we gonna find a little rogue cartoon clock that doesn't want to be found?
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I'd say the sooner we find her, the better.
The 2 hits we had on the Tempad trace.
We find Renslayer, we find Miss Minutes.
It was Miss Minutes telling Renslayer to get the book.
Face to face with the woman who tried to kill us both. Okay, we got a hit on the Tempad going from right here, Chicago, 1868, to the same spot, 1893.
Why would you go to the same place twice?
It's to give him the
major
book
figure arises
and then
from
to
it?
help him along.
Is that the window?
We had the Chicago
Yep.
fire, but that's 1871.
Let's go to 1893.
Oh, they're right there.
Oh, I know.
They're right there. It's
Oh,
cool that
here
you
we
get to
go.
walk with them.
It'll be the same place.
Wait, this is it. This is the scene that we saw in Ant-Man and the Wasp, right?
Branched timeline. Okay.
Okay,
But yeah,
makes
this
more
is where they.
sense as a
I think
destination.
this is where they see
Saying they
Victor
went to
Timely.
1868.
And if they're here, we'll find them.
If they're here.
Only one way to find out.
Liberty Bell makes debut on 4th of July. Ghost Clock continues to haunt the Midway.
Hey,
Ghost clock.
let me see that.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
There she is.
On the front page.
What do you call that?
Breadcrumb. Exactly. This has to be a joke.
Oh my god.
You make your little home trip?
It's completely inaccurate, first of all.
You don't think that looks like Odin?
It's embarrassing. It's a crass generalization. I mean, he could reduce an entire culture down to a simple diorama. It's such poverty of imagination.
Is somebody feeling a little left out that they're not a...
No. Then why'd they include Boulder? No one's even heard of him.
Sure they have. Balder the Brave.
Oh.
Thor's not that tall. Mobius, look.
Temporal.
Victor.
That can't be a coincidence.
Victor Timely's
That's where we'll find
astounding.
Renslayer.
This is it.
Oh.
Same
I
place.
think she's here. There she is.
Ah. Oh.
Don't let her see you.
Gotta stay calm.
You also want to see why they're there.
Here we go. Oh.
Time is everything. It shapes our lives, our futures, but perhaps we can shape it.
It's him. Who? He remains. Made him sound like this terrifying figure.
Don't be shocked.
Yes.
When I tell
This is one of the variants that He Who Remains warned me about. It's coming. It's beginning. Oh, look where we are. I mean, does he really look like he's about to conquer?
I mean, they can't exactly just rush on stage.
When my temporal loom inverts the temporal decay of the electricity flowing through it, lowering its entropy, and gathering it into fine threads of power, which a chaos of particles is transformed into order. With my device, the wattage Edison uses to light a
light bulb
single bulb can light the whole of Chicago.
Big deal. You'll need a lot more than that to light a whole city.
Don't misunderstand me. I aim to light, to power the entire planet. Pure science fiction. But if it can be dreamed, it can be achieved. Because all science is fiction until it's fact.
There it goes.
Welcome to the future, my friend.
Whoa. You need to bring him back to the TVA.
How?
Well, you could easily probably present yourself as, hey, we're from the future. Here's some technology that because of you created it, but we need your help.
Mr. Timely.
Uh-oh.
A moment, please. We need to talk about your future.
There she is. She's talking to her guy.
Go.
This way. Go.
That's quite a device you've got there, Timely.
Oh, here we go.
I was thinking more along the lines of a partnership. You give me the patent rights, and I'll facilitate production.
Sounds like a demand.
No, I don't do partners. Excuse me. Thank you for coming.
Forgive my bluntness, sir, but I must have your temporal loom.
Oh, it appears my presentation has piqued much interest. I will be taking all formal bids.
Perhaps $500 would conclude the bidding.
I'll give you 6.
7.
8.
850.
Swagler, I was here for $1,000. That's my final offer. I suggest you take it.
That sounds kind of threatening.
I believe we have a deal.
It's what he wanted?
Pleasure doing business with you.
No.
It's gonna GTFO. Huh.
What was that about?
That is the man who's destined to become He Who Remains. You sure your plan is
It's all an act. All that stuttering.
It's not
It's
my
his plan. Yeah.
It's his plan.
Mr. Timely, I need to talk to you about something.
Yes, my future. Do you mind if you walk?
What was that? It's the
Why-
machine? The machine. It blew up.
Oh, excuse me.
My associate and I would love to tell you about a little business.
It's too late.
I beg your pardon, fellas, but Mr. Timely and I are in the middle of discussing
Wednesday,
business.
this is only going to take a minute.
Do you all know each other?
Well, unfortunately, an old friend.
Colleagues, really. You can hardly remember.
I want my money back, Timely. These trousers don't work.
What trout?
Councilman, what are you talking about?
But is he?
You look taller to me.
He's such a scam artist.
I told you, these were a prototypes.
Your inventions are fake.
Timely! Excuse me.
Gotta go.
He is a fraud.
A clever one at that.
Wait, is he going to go on the Ferris wheel?
I guess so.
There's no way of getting off of that.
Get out of the way!
Or as soon as they get on, he's probably going to get off and.
Right. It'll take him a long time to come back down.
Turns out we have something even better than a Miss Minutes. We have a He Who Remains variant. We can use his temporal aura.
Okay, a heads up, Casey has had a really weird tempad reading.
Oh, weird, like dangerous? Where?
About 10 feet from where you're standing?
Uh-oh.
All right. You're clearly really good at getting away. We have that in common.
Oh!
So we know.
You stay out of this.
Oh.
You've done enough. Get out of my face and let me finish the job.
We need him. Without his help, the TVA will be
That's not
destroyed.
motivation.
Good. Let it burn. Do you care about anything but the TVA?
The TVA. The Time Variance Authority.
I know! But if the loom fails and the TVA is destroyed, there won't be a life to go back to. Not for you, not for anyone. And we can't fix it without him.
TVA is melting down, and he's the key to fixing the loom. Running out of time. We need your help.
No, Mobius. There is no we. Not anymore.
Do you think I'm gonna get any joy out of killing that man?
Then don't.
Where do you think he got that book? If you and the TVA hadn't messed with him, he'd have remained harmless. But instead, you weaponized him.
What are you talking about?
Renslayer set him on a path that he wasn't meant for. And now you are waltzing him straight back into the TVA.
I was shocked when I saw his face too. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should throw him off this Ferris wheel. But we need him. The TVA needs him. The lives they protect need him.
Door's open. He's gonna go.
Miss Minutes? Yeah. This is your moment.
The ghost clock. Oh.
Oh, she's just scaring everyone away.
I mean, that's kind of terrifying.
This way.
Especially for back then.
This is on you.
Hey, if you didn't show up, Sylvie.
Okay, come on.
Tandem bike.
Make yourself comfortable.
One of your inventions?
This button here controls the temperature through the cushion. It can go down to 40 degrees.
It's got
a little refrigerator.
Yeah.
Very practical.
So, did you like my performance back there?
The ghost clock.
Is this apparition your helper?
No. I am a fully conscious and sentient artificial intelligence entity.
You are absolutely singular.
Why, thank you. You're pretty singular yourself. At least, you will be.
How do you mean?
It's complicated.
Ladies, it's high time someone tells me exactly what is going on.
A version of you created an entity called the Time Variance Authority. But two variants of the same Norse god murdered him, which resulted in the creation of new timelines, which would each see the rebirth of countless different versions of you.
I know this must be overwhelming. If it's too much for you.
No. It's like the story of myself that I always imagined.
Did you hear the murder part? That is why you need me by your side. I'll keep you safe.
Miss Minutes didn't seem to like that.
Yeah.
Well, even before the TVA, or her, you created me. And we worked together at the end of time. I'm here because I know what a great man you can become.
I'm just looking to restore stability to the TVA. Our loom, a device not unlike your prototype you had on stage, it's in trouble. And it needs you.
That is not dissimilar to what the wizard gentleman
Wizard gentleman.
On the Ferris wheel. Time to go.
Don't you want to see who it is?
Oh, we know who it is.
We could just take a time door.
Are you crazy? They'll track us.
It won't matter if we go straight to the TVA.
I'm not going anywhere until I have my latest prototype.
Where are they? He's mine, rat bags!
Go ahead. I beg your pardon.
Take him! He's
I feel like they're running around in circles.
Okay, B15 run a trace. This way.
Oh, I saw that little nudge.
Did you?
Yeah, when they first arrived.
So, what's this latest work of yours that's so important?
Key to
Are they sitting in a lifeboat?
and manipulating time. This is where I keep everything I've ever imagined.
So
to
he
recognize.
wrote it? I thought Obi said he wrote it. Oh,
It
no,
was
he wrote the
delivered to me.
handbook. Is it the different?
No, Obi wrote the handbook or the guidebook. Or
Into my life by some divine hand. I've never found out who you.
Yes. I brought it to you.
You brought it to him the way the postman brings the post. We both know whose plan it was.
Well, whoever it was, I thank you. Define
Miss
the
Minute
course
does
of my
not
life.
look happy.
I like to think of it as a correspondence between myself and the visionary author.
Oh.
This is the most important discovery I've made yet. It's a throughput multiplier. It could help you with your loom.
Thank you.
And I guess this is how their relationship begins?
Maybe.
I'm starting to see the man you'll become.
I'm wondering if Miss Minutes knows that this has to happen, but she doesn't like that it's happening.
I have high hopes for this partnership.
Oh, yep, see, it looked like it was planned. She smiled. Oh, she smiled when he pulled away.
Oh, Miss Minute.
You heard her, Victor. Partnership.
He doesn't do partnerships.
You had to do it.
That's why she smirked.
Bye.
He doesn't do partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
But in the recording that Loki heard between him and her, didn't he use the word partnership also? Or was it partner?
I don't know.
Okay, well, this I didn't see coming for sure.
You're so much like him. Look at all your amazing work. I'm so happy to be here. Is that?
This is it. The culmination of my life's work.
That's that same sketch that he had, right?
Yeah.
In the book.
You have always been so smart, Victor.
She needs him to create her, though.
Let's go.
Is that why
Now,
she's so...
Maybe.
Don't we have to get to the TVA?
I was thinking, it might be smart to lay low for a while. We made quite the ruckus back there.
Is Miss Minute the ultimate baddie?
Probably.
You know, for a moment, I was worried that you wouldn't come with me. That you liked Ravonna better than me. Is there a sketch of me in that journal of yours?
Not yet, but I'm sure there will be.
When you first created me, long before the TVA or multiversal war, I was just a simple AI, just something to play chess with. But you knew I could be more for you. So you gave me autonomy to write my own programming. I was allowed to have wants and follow whims and become who I am. But there was one whim you never allowed me. Why didn't you allow me a real body?
Interesting.
Oh?
Okay.
Well, that wasn't.
If I had a body, we could truly lead together.
Yes, that's something I don't know how to do.
You never even tried. With all your powers and all your abilities, you just kept me as your thing. Your computer. Your toy. Instead of what I could have been.
It's creeping me out right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Oh, that's weird.
Victor, what are you doing? Put that down. Don't do this. We're a team. You need me. I love you.
Oh, she even said, I love you.
Oh my god.
Lover's tiff.
Wait. Oh, she followed him.
God, you're here. Things are getting quite strange.
Oh!
It's very
Those are
dangerous.
the pruning shears.
Still a prototype, quite unstable.
Save it. I was entrusted with this mission by He Who Remains, not his variant.
Oh my god.
So from now on, I'm the one in charge.
I thought she was gonna kill him right there and then.
No! No! Step away from him. We need him.
Move any closer, and he's done.
Is this the free will that you were looking for? Look at me. You have lost your way.
Mobius, you really are unbelievable.
She's gonna prune him.
Yeah.
I put the TVA above myself, even at the cost of my own happiness.
Who are you to lecture me about losing my way?
You have no idea what it takes to lead, to act, to keep order. Did you happen to notice?
Loki's like ready with his magic.
Second I left, everything crumbled. When will you learn that none of your words mean a thing?
Oh,
All
yeah.
that matters is order versus chaos. I'm order.
No.
Oh! That didn't come from Loki.
No. She wants to finish what she said she was gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, you think she'll do it?
It's gonna be interesting if she actually ruins He Who Remains' plan.
I haven't done anything.
No, you will. You'll do terrible things.
That isn't me. I can make my own choices. I'm not the man you think I am.
Get him out of here.
I knew it. She couldn't do it.
Walk through.
Oh, but what if this exact decision that she makes here is what sets everything else in motion?
Yeah.
Don't make me regret this. Leave her to me.
I suppose I've been a box you've been wanting to tick for a long time.
I've killed you 1,000 times. In my mind.
Oh.
Each time more brutal than the last. It's crippling, that kind of obsession. I'm starting to realize that. It's power for you, isn't it? That's what you want. A seat at the end of time. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, sent her there. Oh, now, oh! His dead body is still there.
Oh.
Oh.
Love you.
Darn.
Well, it was foolish of him to make an enemy out of someone who knows all his secrets. I know a really big one about you. I can tell you, but...
But what?
It's gonna make you real.
Tell us, we want to know too.
Oh, of course you're
Share.
gonna cut. This is where it's gonna end.
Wow. Ooh, got the gang all back together. Miss Minute.
Secrets keep on building and building.
Renslayer. I kind of love like Miss Minute being like as bad as she is.
Yeah.
Like deranged almost.
Yeah,
like
and the
that.
fact that she seems a little crazy.
Yeah. To the point where he was like, I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
It's like, you're creeping me out. Of course, it's
Yeah.
how do you not get creeped out by a floating, sentient cartoon clock?
Ghost clock.
Ghost clock. That seemed to be falling in love with you.
But you know, you're right. You touched on she needs to keep him around because without him, she can't exist.
Yeah.
So, but it's interesting that she's like always wanted like a body.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if they'll like kind of expand on that a little bit more.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I feel like this episode that's like really setting everything in motion.
Yeah.
And now that they have Victor Timely going back, they can hopefully stabilize the TVA stuff.
You know, and it's weird. At the end of season 1, you really did expect that the next thing that they were going to see is a big evil Kang, because all of his statues are everywhere. So it's weird to see them take this path that you still have this very awkward, very stuttery, very... And the fact, I mean, honestly...
Seemingly innocent, just innovative guy is trying to just, do his thing.
Mm-hmm. And of course... Jonathan Majors is doing such a great job on all of these different variants. I mean, it does seem this Victor Timely is different, a little different than He Who Remains. I'm wondering if Victor Timely really is He Who Remains.
Well, he's a variant of him.
Well, yeah, a variant, but like it's not the variant that is He Who Remains. So I'm really curious on how that turns out.
Yeah. I like this because I really thought that maybe they would like hold Victor Timely until like episode 4, like mid-season sort of the thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that we got him in this like throughout this entire episode, and then obviously we're gonna get him in the next episode as well because they've hauled him back into the TVA. So now I'm very curious of like what happens with this, and if that putting him back into the TVA is what sent Sylvie back into it later in what we saw, because Loki, I saw her in the future coming out the elevator door.
Oh,
so is that how it happened? Also, it's like she had the opportunity to just kill Renslayer and she didn't, just because I think she was like, I thought it'd be better to just send her to the end of time. You want to be there so bad, go be there.
And I'm a little curious on how Renslayer was able to get Miss Minutes, because I thought Miss Minutes was in the controller that Victor Timely had.
Yeah.
Was there a swap that I missed?
Well, maybe it was just like on the table and she just grabbed it. Who knows?
I
don't. But that's a good point to bring up.
So,
unless like she has some like ultra more powerful like temper pad or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see how this develops, especially how the heck they're going to get out of there.
Yeah.
But Miss Minutes does know all of his secrets. He knows what his plan was, and it's got to be a really solid plan. I'm pretty sure he's put in all of these hiccups just in case.
Yeah.
So
and Renslayer said it too. She was like, it's not Victor Timely's plan, it's He Who Remains' plan.
Yes.
And, like, she's like got a clear distinction, like variant and actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I want to know the secret, and I wonder if she'll spill like by the next episode or something. So
we won't know until the very end.
In one of the movies.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys, let us know your thoughts on episode What Is This 3 in the comment section below. What did you think of Victor Timely? What did you think of the episode in general? If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos coming from us, including Loki, including Loki, which we will continue to do a reaction and reviews for. So we will see you in the next video.